This is a Stirling engine which I built from scratch. It was originally designed by Sir Robert Stirling back in the late 1800s. It was a very delicate engine to build because it had such exacting standards. There is a piston inside this area right here. This is, by the way, is an alcoholic flame. There's a piston inside this that goes back and forth, of course, but it does not touch the sides of the cylinder walls. The heat pushes the cylinder back. There is a hole between this cylinder and this cylinder that goes something like this, and it's all closed to the outside atmosphere. In other words, it's a closed system here. And the theory is that the hot air is forced in here, pushes this cylinder up. The flywheel makes it go back down. The air rushes back this way and is cooled by these cooling fins and back into this area where it's heated again, and it goes through the same process back and forth, back and forth. It's hard to understand how it could run that fast and that smoothly and that quickly for the heating and cooling process. It's called a walking arm engine. Now I'll turn it around here a little bit so you can see some of the mechanism. This is, of course, the camshaft here. And you can see that it, let me lower this just a little bit so that we can see a little bit better. You can see the shaft that goes here, and it goes in and makes this cylinder go, piston go back and forth. The engine basically has no torque, and that's one reason that it hasn't been used instead of the reciprocating engine, which of course has a lot more torque. For instance, it'll just sit there until you start it, and then it'll run. I have heard that these were used in dental offices in the early 1900s because they were quiet. They could put some charcoal or some kind of a burner to provide the heat, and they would pump water with it, or air, and it worked pretty nice to them. I'm sure their Stirling engines were larger than this one. It was a fun engine to build, and it's a lot of fun to watch, and someday I may be able to completely understand just how it works, even though I built it with my own hands. Well, thank you for watching. This is the Stirling engine.